The first time, I thought she was beautiful. She had this vintage look with dark curls framing her pale face and a flowing red dress that swayed when she moved. I only noticed her because her house is directly across from mine and her window looks into my living room. I saw her watching me. At first, it was innocent, a glance while I sipped my coffee or scrolled through my phone. I figured she was just bored. But then it became more intentional. Every night, I'd feel her eyes on me. She didn't try to hide it. She stood right at the window, her face blank, watching me with an intensity that made my skin crawl. I tried waving once, thinking maybe she was lonely. She didn't wave back. She didn't blink. I stopped looking after that, but I could still feel her watching me. Last week, it got worse. I came home late, exhausted from work, and collapsed onto my couch. When I glanced out of habit, she wasn't there. Relief washed over me. Maybe she'd finally moved on. But as I turned off the lights, I saw movement. She was in my yard, standing by the tree, her red dress luminous under the street lamp. She was staring up at my house. I froze, peeking through the curtain, my breath catching in my throat. She didn't move, just stared at my living room window like she was trying to see through the dark. The next day, I called the cops. I told them someone was trespassing and described her. They didn't find anyone. They said the house across the street was empty, had been for years. I didn't believe them. I could see her. Last night, she wasn't at her window or in my yard. She was inside my house. I heard her footsteps first, soft, deliberate, coming from upstairs. I grabbed my phone and called 911, but the line was full of static. My heart pounded as I crept toward the staircase, holding a heavy lamp like a weapon. The footsteps stopped. I called out, my voice trembling. "Who's there?" No answer. I turned on every light, scouring the house. There was no one there. But when I checked my front door, it was wide open. This morning I found something new at her window. A note written in sharp, uneven letters. "I'm not watching you anymore. You're watching me."